definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. That's moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. Inspect. Grab made by the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd downs, like... You can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return.
This is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Back with another carry. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And they move into the lead here in the semifinal.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
He'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Again, with a quick throw to the left. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
In the second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to run.
A pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We go backwards on first down, so it's second and long on the 19. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Looking for a man. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He tests the middle there, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score in the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. The quarterback will just sneak it now. They go sneak on second down, but stop and no gain. That defense making it very tough down here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Canes.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Well, they're putting up the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now to begin at the 19. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The game makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Moore. That's on, it's Moore. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. He keeps a QB draw. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Yeah, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. They'll try the right here. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's more. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this open quarter. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Scanning the field, it's back. Gets made on the out route. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down here for this offense. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Clear movement before the snap. It'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. The tight end has got it. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. And the Canes getting set on first and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get the...
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 20. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he's tackled just short of the 25. First play of the drive now, set up for the 24. To throw, it's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. another long return, but the important thing is it wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Play action here on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
The Canes are in the red zone now. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Good catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down. Going to throw the football. Good to go. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Miami. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Moore. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive at the 21. To the air, it's Moore. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's a big 1st down for this offense. times. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second down now from the 35. We're going to pass here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. Hits the ball on as he did, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's Moore. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally stop it, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
That's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Has Hawk, can he get in? He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Gotta come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking downfield, it's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up. This defense is hanging tough, but they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Oregon. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
booted away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Over the middle, it's Daniels. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. To throw, it's Beck. Makes the diving run out there. That was beautiful. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Needs to be just inches short of the mark. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking tackles and going. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Lets it go quickly. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. We're curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. Zone. It's Moore. And able to stop short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Ingram's ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run.
A deep shot right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Moore. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments to come up with a stop here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Sure hands, it's Hughes. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. In the air, it's Moore. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's another interception. Losing track. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. The defense drops him for a cross. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. They'll run it from the gun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you'd ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's big. They convert on third and set him on first down from the 32.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Looking to throw. It's back. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. To be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. He'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 41, another first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after he's scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Keeping it on the ground here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front. And an
intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. From takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
It out. It's Moore. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. They'll use the ground game here. Get some space around the 30. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Toss play to the outside. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
The offense that time was trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
As a design quarterback keeper, they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. We're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a toss play to the right. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. Going to kick it away for the second time. Then the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Powerful offense is back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Try coming now. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Back, ball spotted at the 25. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Backwards on first down, so second and long down from the 24. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with